How my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this evening? How you all doing? Welcome, welcome back to the start of a new vlog. I'm just sitting here. I just got through peeling 2 eggs. I just want to boil eggs. Some reason I love boiled eggs. Mm, that'd be really good with salt and pepper. Happy Easter to you all. When I say I didn't even know today was Easter, I had to work. As you all see, I'm still got my work uniform on. I think once I get through chatting with you all, I'm gonna go in the shower and kind of wind down for the rest of the evening. And when I say today was another slow day at work, I made the best out of it. I'm so glad. I thank the Lord. I'm out the next 3 days, and I'll go back to work to my first job until Thursday. So I'm really glad and grateful that I do have this time to get some rest. I was gonna do some laundry, but I'll probably just do some laundry first thing in the morning. I don't think I'm gonna extend this vlog. I feel like my last 3 vlogs or videos been like 30 some minutes long. I'm not gonna stand at that length. I think I'll probably just make this like a day in my life. I was thinking about titling this video my 5 to 9 routine before and after my 9 to 5, something like that. I noticed that's like a trending topic here on YouTube, and this is like a realistic, you know, my realistic. A realistic day in my life. All my days be realistic, but just make the title that. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, I'm not say the devil. I feel like when you on the right path, or you head in the right path in life, or God is moving to a different direction or a new season in your life, the enemy somehow find a way to try to get you distracted. And I probably look a little different because y'all know I'm so used to smiling and having a big smile. I don't know, I was just kind of look down before I cut the camera. I'm just gonna be honest. um I kind of had to wipe my face because I did share the fruit tears. It's really sad when you're trying to do the best you can, and it's always something when it come down to people that try to get you distracted. And I feel like even far as my relationship status, I feel like I'm single for a reason too. Also, I feel like God got me in this season where He don't want me to focus on like being with a man right now, but just be more focused on Him and building my relationship closer with Him. Because I'm starting to notice, and I really don't usually like to talk about like relationships too much on my channel. Like, y'all probably hear me talk about. I have shared my personal relationship that I have might have encountered with friendships in the past, or maybe a toxic relationship that God had took a while to remove me from. But I kind of see why He got me single. And sometimes I feel like, I used to feel, at times it do make me feel kind of, I ain't gonna say I'm lonely, but at times I do kind of miss, having that company, or, just being with someone and having somebody that a shoulder I can probably lean on and talk to. But nowadays, I'm starting to see when it come down to these guys, or maybe the particular guys that that's approaching me. It's sad when they can have a good woman right there by their side, or everybody claim they want someone real, someone this and that real, and be their real self. But the time you get a real woman, you don't know how to act. And I'm just tired of running into unsure, a man that's not sure about what he really want out of life. And like I say, I don't judge nobody at all. But I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, but when it come down to being involved with someone, I feel like I probably just need to just let it be, or just me meeting a one, or I'm not look, or just somebody that's like decent. Ain't nobody perfect, and we all make mistakes, but the chances are for me just really, getting back into the dating stage is like at this moment I have gave up. I just said I'm gonna just let it be because I'm starting to see the same thing. When it come down to trying to build or get to know a person, you think you think this person might be ready for you, but then to come out they show you their real true colors. And that's one thing I like about what Maya Angelou said. When a person show you their true colors, believe them the first time. Stop trying to make people fit into categories. That is me speaking. Stop trying, and I feel like this is oftentimes where I feel like I've been forcing topics or I don't say stats categories on people that don't deserve that. Like if a person showing you that they not really for you, you just sometimes have to really take heed to it and just let it be. And today that kind of showed me what happened. Like I'm just learning that I just gotta let it be. Just be okay with just being by myself and just still trying to figure this out because it's just really sad. It really is. I never seen nothing like it when it just come down to people. And nowadays it don't matter how old a person is, a guy, or you decide to talk to. They all of them still act the same. You be talking to somebody 20 years older than you, still have the mindset of a, you know, 20 some year old, And it's just really sad. So it's like at this point, I gave up on trying to be in a relationship or just find somebody or just even get into dating and stuff. I just say I gave that up right now. I'm not gonna even worry about that in my life. I'm just keep moving forward because people really show you who they really are. Sometimes you can want a good friendship with someone, or and that include it's just overall it can be a male friendship. If you cool with friends like your friends that a friendship with like women, like the people that you like might be close to. Sometimes you just have to let people be. You have to let people be. You have to learn to love people from a distance and just let them be. It took me a while to figure that out. A lot of things that I have seen over the few years, what people showed me, and it was really hard for me to just really um just let it be. People have showed me their true colors plenty of times, but it was just so hard out of fear because I don't want to lose, being in the being with somebody or just it just I'm seeing now that you just have to be okay with just being by yourself. And I said I'm gonna have to start getting to that place in my life, and I have to ask God here. I just right now I'm glad, and I'm better now that I'm finding out that I learned these things now than I was 20 some years ago, because back then I would just let a lot of stuff slide. I would just let folks just think they could treat me any kind of way. And it's like sometimes you have to sit back and look at it like, hey, enough is enough. I'm better than this. I can't keep allowing people to think that they're gonna enter my life, come into my life, and just think they're gonna mistreat me and all that. You have to sometimes just let it be. Just let people go. Don't try to hold on to old baggage, because I feel like holding on to something that's no longer serves you or grow you, it don't really do nothing but hurt you in the long run, or can cause serious damage. So I just said at this point in my life, I'm not trying to hold on to nothing, nobody that feel like I'm not capable enough to be, with them or whatever. I'm just gonna let it be. It's just not for me. But other than that, my day, like I said, it's been a great slow day. I ended up. I'm so mad. I had broke my cup, my little cup I was telling y'all that I bought from Walmart. my coffee cup. I end up having to get another one of these from work and gotta recycle one of these. I'm gonna try to give me another what's that, a another cup I seen on Walmart. Price me another one. I seen one on, so I added to my little the app for $4. I found one. If not, if I found one in the dollar store, I might order from there. But for the time then, I'm just gonna use this until I get another cup. But I miss my little cup when I say, because the little, because my portion size, and I drink my coffee in the morning, it's gonna be that size. But hey, it is what it is. Maybe I kind of need to downsize again anyway on my coffee intake, because I noticed these last couple mornings or the last 3 days, I haven't really been feeling my best self, because I've been, I think what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to cut back on coffee. Started that back again, where if I've been to made a cup before I leave the house and time I get to work, it probably been to got watered down. I add like a little shot of espresso, and then dress it up. I might have to kind of cut back on doing that and just let it be, because I'm starting to notice like my head starting to hurt more, or I say I'm gonna have to kind of cut back, and it be so hard, because some mornings, especially when I have to be up so early in the morning, some mornings it be kind of hard to like not to pass up the coffee, because like I say, when you have to work and get up at 4 in the morning or 3 sometimes, it's kind of hard not to drink coffee. But I noticed yesterday when I was laying down, I was like, man, why is I'm feeling, why is I'm in this pain like this? So I'm just learning that, I'm gonna have to cut my coffee intake down and just let it be. Far as with the coffee, or if I do decide, well, just cut back a little bit. I would just say, my coffee still be watered down. Just drink it like it is, because I think the blend I got, the brand, like I said, and I have stretched that coffee too. I think I had told you all back here I was gonna make that instant coffee. I had bought some instant coffee back here from Family Dollar when I did the Instacart. Just tried to stretch that coffee, and try to stretch it for a month, which I feel like I have done, and just let it be. So yeah, I think yeah. So, um, yeah, so that's really pretty much. I was sitting here watching a YouTube video before I tuned in with you all, and yeah, but yeah, I just got to do what's best for me. I can't, and it's easy. Sometimes some things easier said than done. Trying to give people too many chances in your life and want people to do, sometimes you just have to let people be. Some people, when people just keep showing you their colors, their true colors, you just have to let some people be. And I'm saying that now. All that me trying to, prove to myself, to people, to a person that it's done. It's done. It's a wrap. Cause you'll really lose yourself, and I found myself losing myself trying to please somebody that just not even really worth. So that's a wrap. So yeah, but yeah, I just never seen nothing like it. Mm. But yeah, you guys, I ain't gonna rant too much. I just want to come in and just open this video up and just talk to you all. Um,